Peace, fellas. Peace, man. We live, man. We late tonight, baby. It's late, it's early morning Eastern time. We at 12:21, and on London time, I think it's about maybe 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I think, right? Something like that. But we back at it again. It's Red Dead, Blue Dead. I created this channel for people who got eyes to see and ears to listen. And I got my brothers back with me again on London time. And I got my boy Uber Houston out of Houston, but I think he's on a whole nother time frame himself right now. So we're going into this energy, family. We're gonna talk about the great return of JasmyCoin, family. But before I go into this podcast, you know your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad got to bring that energy. You know I gotta get it going. I gotta get it going. Where we at?
Send out the
Hey, peace, family. I see y'all in the building. I seen Phantom Beats was in earlier, man. Peace. Come back. I know he's gonna be back to check this out. I see you, Jermaine. Peace and love to you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. The poor get poor every day now. Turn up. Blue Dad. All right, family. All right, family. Shout out to Indigo Saint, all the way out of Zimbabwe, a 4-time platinum award-winning artist. Shout out to that brother. Peace and love. We got some more things that's coming up for the family, so you don't want to miss out on that. I got my boy Shook. Stay focused. Another content creator that dropped bullish contents. Listen, you can't fool Shook Focus. He always want that research, baby. He don't want you to hype things up. He don't want you to hype things up. So he's a good content creator. So make sure you check out Shook Focus, man. Shout out to you, brother. I see you up late night getting it just like we is, man. So we finna drop this bullish update with my boys out of London and Uber Houston out of Houston, baby. Peace to y'all boys. How y'all doing tonight, man? Peace.
Hi, bro. How are you?
I'm positive, family. I'm positive. Always good to have y'all back. Man, I'm telling you what, man. That boy Mayu and Uber, they got a Discord that I'm a part of, and I'm happy to be a part of. Tell them how big the Jasmy Discord them got. How many people in it right now out of a couple of months?
We're nearly at 700. Nearly at 700, man.
The last live stream we had, how many was in the Discord?
Nearly 500.
Wow. So it's growing. So I'm gonna make sure in the descriptions of this video, I'm gonna make sure I have the Discord. It's open to everybody to join the Jasmy Discord, right?
Yeah, man.
So that Discord family, you got to understand that Discord, these guys and myself, most likely them, they drop more information on JasmyCoin than JasmyCoin founded itself. They have information before it even comes out, before it even hit Twitter, before it even hit anything. These brothers, my brothers, already have that information on JasmyCoin, family. So today, this live stream that we're going to talk about today, the great return of JasmyCoin. So I want to make sure the family that got eyes to see and ears to listen don't miss out on this. So kings and queens in the building tonight. Peace to her. She's very bullish in the Red Dad, Blue Dad community. Peace to her. The community is the back. She's the backbone of the community. So we appreciate her, man. Everything she do. So how we gonna do this, man? Who want to go first, man? What we want to do? So first of all, let me ask Uber. How do JasmyCoin? What role are they playing with this war that goes on? What role do you think JasmyCoin is playing in this role, in this war?
In the event that's happening now?
Yes, sir.
I believe that, like in general, the coins that will covering the data. I mean, it is the time for, I can call it the data era. It will happen this year, and to get better understand about it, you must understand what is called the privacy protection law. It's already activated all over the world. The first country that activated the privacy protection law is China. It was on January 1st. And Japan will activate their privacy protection law in April. So I think this is the year of the day of the coin that will deal with the data of the
Data
world
privacy.
in general. So the privacy protection law will be so important factors. So in general, all the crypto is giving a good signal, positive signal when we have like a conflict or like a tragedy event, like what happening now in Ukraine. We saw like a practical use, like many donation happening by using a cryptocurrency to help the Ukrainian people. So I think now we are in the time that we have a practical use for the cryptocurrency, which is positive despite the sadness and the sorrow that we had to watch in the war itself.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay,
So
I've got something
where you
for you,
where,
man.
where you at right now, Uber? What's your location right now? Because you somewhere else, right?
What? I
What's
am
your
in Dubai now.
Oh, Dubai. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not by Russia or Ukraine. You're on the other side.
No, no. Yeah, but we still like connected through this is the lovely about the technology. The world became like a small village. We can see the other people on a secondary basis through the live stream and social media.
So Dubai is, we for people that we only know positive things from Dubai. We know
Yeah,
that Dubai is a very wealthy country, a very oil rich
yeah,
wealthy country, right? Now, I noticed a Jasmy Coin update, family. We're gonna get to it, but it's a lot of other things that builds around cryptocurrency and Jasmy Coin as well, going to the data dollar. Now, the reason why I mention that is because oil rich. Now, with the going green with electric cars, um, and Dubai, vast majority of their wealth come from oil. Correct? The
yeah.
So
oil
I just
companies
want to
drive
I
them.
just want to put you up there a second. I've got a very interesting video. If you want to play it before you continue talking, it might.
It might answer the question. What I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because these are
Okay.
basically the people that run the show in the world.
Okay.
So it's coming from their mouths themselves, and just focus on the language they use and the wording and how they describe data. That's all I say. It's on
Okay.
the screen share. I've put a screen share on.
Okay. All right. Cool, family. So we gonna intertwine with that question there. So I'm gonna
So
play this
I've
video that you
forwarded
asked.
it to the bit where it's important. So
Okay. Cool. All
okay,
right. So I'm gonna play a video by Mayu right here. You want to add a video to the live stream? So I'm gonna press my mute button, and we're gonna listen to this.
can you guys hear that as well?
Not yet.
I don't hear any volume yet. Let me
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just change my audio output to my speakers, and I'm gonna play it through this. So give me 1 second.
Change how
The fourth industrial
volume.
the fourth industrial revolution will impact our lives completely. It will not only change how we communicate, how we produce, how we consume, it will change actually as our own identity, and of course gives life to such policies and developments like smart traffic, smart government, smart cities. What we will see is that everything will be integrated into a ecosystem driven by big data and
You hear that? Driven by big data. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
ecosystem driven by big data and driven particularly by close cooperation also of governments with business, civil society. And this revolution will come at a place-taking speed. It will be like a
Breathtaking
tsunami.
speed.
Yeah, actually, we found interesting research or study, and we put it in the Discord. I think I can you hear me, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. So we found like a really interesting study. It was published in 2013, talking about the importance of the open data and how can it is generate between $3 to $5 trillion per year for United States only for seven industry. Only for seven industry, it can generate between $3 to $5 trillion.
Mm.
So and this was in 2013. So like the privacy protection law, it's like announcement that the data will be a market. And the Japanese privacy protection law have an agreement with only 30 countries, and Dubai or United Arab Emirates is the major one that they have an agreement with them. So you were asking about Dubai in general, and there is like a specific question about it.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Coming from Dubai being oil rich, and shout out to Mayu. Mayu, thank you for that video. That was a great enlightened video talking about that boy Kyle Slob. He's the creator of the fourth industrial revolution, and he said the world is going to lead via big data. Okay, and it's going to do it at rapid speed. So you guys already know that I know that eventually it's going to be the data dollar, not the oil dollar, because the oil dollar, which by Dubai and a few other countries are rich off oil. Now, the war is kind of like uh, is the default to kind of push that away, right? So it's going to be an even playing field. So if you get rid of for the so-called fossil fuel, and you put that to the side, no one uses it anymore, and you actually use data, right?
Yeah,
Now, in your cars and stuff is going off electric, right?
yeah.
And what are they going to fight over?
I think it's more to do with the concept of when I first met Uber. He said a very interesting thing about how Japan conducts business in other countries, and one of the first thing it does is it gathers the data of where it's looking to do business, so they know the demographics of everywhere. Now, data information is data, so it's technically monetizing information. And information is key because if you have information, it means you're well informed. So it's trying to make the world more well informed with data. And the blockchain part of it, I think it's just to prevent a lie happening, because blockchain um, is like a ledger. It keeps a record of every transaction, the times, the dates, the amounts, even who it's gone to, where it's gone to, whether it's a contract, and all of the things. And let's say something's edited, there'll be a record of the edit as well. So it'll be very hard to lie in the future, and this is why they're trying to make governments probably adopt this technology as well. So data's key. Data is what makes technology grow and adapt, and what do you call it? What do you say when something gets better? Develop. It
Develop.
helps countries develop, and that's what it's mainly about, the development, I think.
Yeah, actually, you can say data is the fuel for the artificial intelligence because if you don't have, yeah,
Mm. Ooh, I like that. That's a
yeah,
whole other title itself.
yeah, because
Data
without,
is the fuel for artificial intelligence. You heard that on Red Dead Blue Dad from
yeah,
Uber Houston. And that's why I love this brother. That is perfectly said. That is a whole man. That's all. We got to do a whole live stream just on what you just said. The data is the fuel for artificial intelligence, and no longer we will need ancient fossil fuels. What they say, oil. I just think that Jasmy, um, has a great thing going, and there's a lot of good updates we're going to talk about. But I just wanted to make sure before we go into the updates and what's good, I just wanted to, because the war is going on and people want to know what's really going on, what's really happening, right? So I just know that for me, I just know that they all in bed, and I just know that oil is, like my brother Crumb said, and shout out to Crumb TV. He said that it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be ancient. They're gonna deteriorate and go away, just like every other thing that we know that's no longer here. And it's going to be a thing of the past using oil. So what are they going to fight over after that? What are they going to fight over? You know what I'm saying? What are they going to fight over? So JasmyCoin is a big assistance because you're gonna need security for your data now. Since we're gonna be using it, everything's gonna be digital. So JasmyCoin, it has some big shoes to fill. And far as crypto adoption, right? Me personally saying, I know that crypto adoption is not going to happen in America first. So I just want Americans to know that crypto adoption is not going to happen in America first. It's going to happen in emerging countries. So go ahead, family. Oh, Taradia is in the building. Peace, Taradia. Peace. Thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in. A big supporter, man. I'm talking about one of the biggest supporters ever. One of the biggest family members ever in the Red Dad, Blue Dad community, man. So shout out to her. Peace and love.
Yeah, actually, in general, if you still new in crypto like us, what we did is something different. When you find a new coin and you just because it's cheap or not, you just study it. For example, there is we missed that. We didn't focus on that. There was a coin was listed on Coinbase. It was on October at the same time that they listed Jasmy on Coinbase. It's called Araba Chain. Okay, and when you check it and then you find it is working in data storage. But if you go deeper and see which country behind it, and then you found it is China. Okay, so there is many countries adopted the data concept in a cryptocurrency, and you find the coins itself. So my advice to myself and others, that whenever you see a coin, try to put a headline for it to yourself, say this is in data category, this is in money transfer category, so at least you understand what the coin that you are dealing with. So Araba Chain is a Chinese coin dealing with data storage, which is similar to Jasmy. And if you see the prices maintain itself from October until now, it's go down, but it is still good. And why is that? Because China is the first country that activated their privacy protection law, even before Japan itself. So I'm thinking that activating the privacy protection law will give a push to Jasmy and the other coins that dealing with the data storage. And with Jasmy is different story, because it is not only data storage, it is beyond that. The function that they designed Jasmy for, it is really something unique, and it can cover many sectors in the cryptocurrency. Yeah.
Hey, Uber, you named the Chinese coin, the first Chinese data coin. What is that called again?
Araba. It is A as an apple, R as in Ronnie, P as in people, and A as in apple. Araba Chain.
Araba Chain.
Yeah, you can find it in Coinbase. It's some kind of coin, you don't notice it, but
It's listed on Coinbase.
yeah.
Well, stop it. Are you serious?
Yeah, and we just miss it.
So family, what he just, not financial advice, what he just listed was a coin called, it's China's first data coin. It's called ARPA, ARPA chain. If you go to
Yeah.
your if you go to your Coin Geico Bible, you'll be able to find it. It's trading at 6.7 cents, so it's almost 7 cents. It has it has only 2 billion max supply. It has 1.5 billion total, and available is only 982 million. And it has an all-time high of 26 cents, almost 27 cents, and an all-time low of 0.003 cents. I'm sorry, 0.0 fractions, 3 fractions of a cent. So wow, that's pretty cool, Uber.
Yeah.
And it's trading on Binance, Gate, Coinbase exchanges. It's on KuCoin also, huh? That's pretty cool. That's good information, family, that he just gave us. So okay, cool, man. It's computer network capability with blockchains, cryptographic enable private smart contracts, data at use, privacy protection. Wow, that's pretty cool, Uber. Thank you for that gem, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man.
Keep going. That,
But
hey, man. Hey, you find me somebody better than Uber, man. I'm telling you, man. I put Uber up against anybody.
man, but I'm still in love with Jasmy
It's
because I
tell us why you still in love with Jasmy Uber. Tell me,
yeah.
tell us. Tell
Yeah,
us.
because Jasmy is covering many sectors. It's not only about data storage. It's not about Internet of Things. It's not about the money transaction. It's
They've
the
got
company behind it.
software and
Yeah,
product.
yeah,
They've got a
yeah.
lot.
The manufacturing, like, yeah, it's like you
They're
have a
thinking
company
about the
manufacturing secure PC.
they're thinking about the investor, the trader, the business utility companies, and the end user. Like they're
Yeah.
covering everything, man. This is they're pretty clever, man. They're pretty clever with how they've done it.
Nice,
Definitely.
nice. First of all, family, let me back it up, okay? And I just want everybody to know who you got. It's a little late. We're 22 minutes in. I just want to let you guys know that these brothers ain't your average brothers here talking about the Jasmy token. First of all, definitely Uber Houston, definitely Jasmy Mayu. First of all, this is not our first rodeo. We back at it again. Okay, we done a few live streams from the beginning dealing with JasmyCoin when it was up and not where it is now, when it has become where it is now. So I know the family wants to know why JasmyCoin has decreased, just like the other cryptos, right? To where
Uh,
it's at now, and where you think it's going in the next month or so, or the next things. Now, that's probably would be Mayu, right? Mayu, you more of that chart prediction type of bullishness type of guru.
I've got a really good theory. I've got a really good theory, and it makes
Okay,
a lot of sense as well. If you think
okay,
on a business level, it makes a lot of sense. A lot of people have been speculating all over the internet that it's somehow dev wallets. I've put a challenge out at least about 2 or 3 weeks now, and my challenge is I'll give anyone £100, Great British pounds, if you can prove to me that it's a dev wallet. Now, I've had people send me wallet links to wallets to check out, and they're like, "Hey, look at this! This proves it." And I go, "Where does it say dev wallet?" Now, not one person can indicate where it says dev wallet. The arguments they come with is, well, the buying patterns are not normal buying patterns, because just because they wouldn't buy like that, but doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't buy like that. Because there's some people who've been in the crypto game for many years, so they know how it moves and how it could move. Um, which brings me to the price now. I believe that it's been going down 10% every day for a good reason. Now, if it's a winning coin and they want to make sure the holders are diamond hand holders, because it says clearly in the white paper that they want to reward the long-term holders, the investors. So if you're holding for a long time, which is more than 3 years, 5 years, then you're the long-term holders they're talking about. Um, there's a lot of paper hands that joined the race. They saw that the price moved really quick from 4 cents to 33 cents, and that's what caused the craze of the buy-ins. people thought, oh, it's been at $5 before, it can go there again. And I think it's very strategic what they've done with the price. It's went down 10%, 10% most days. It had a 20% day, and then it started doing 10% every day. And then it had a cool day period where it didn't really drop. The next day after, it dropped 10%, and then we had a 1.9 billion volume day where it had a nice climb, 20% odd. And the next day after that, whoa, we hit nearly 4 billion in volume, which is just yesterday gone. And let's say today, we've already, in the first 4.5 hours, 5 hours, hit, how many is it now? Well, it's 5 hours and 47 minutes in, and it's nearly.
You want to share your chart? You doing a chart analysis for us? You want to share? Do you want to share that?
I can do, yeah. Go on then.
Yeah. Let the family share it. Let me add that in. I think you did add it in, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So let me add that in so they can see. So what Mayu is doing is he's a chart analysis guy, and he's pretty good at it. So he's going to give us briefly give us a chart analysis. And what you're doing is you're showing us what it's currently doing right now, right?
I'm just pointing out the volume for now,
Okay,
because the volume
okay.
The volume's nearly on 1 billion already.
Okay.
And it's 5 hours and 40 minutes in. So if it's already hit 1 billion already, it could do.
So you showing us live in time value trading right now of Jasmy, correct?
So if this copies what it did yesterday, it could have another 4 billion in volume today. But if you notice, it's not on the plus today. So the volume's up, but it's on a -10 again. Remember the -10 days that it's been having all week? Maybe this is to throw off a few of the paper hands that joined the race in the last 2 days. Because there's been a lot of volume and there's been a lot of new holders since the last 2 days. So
it's been a good buying opportunity. What you mean?
It's definitely a buying opportunity, but it's strategic because these charts are pure psychology. It's pure behavior, human behavior patterns. And what I mean by that is red candle, fear, green candle, greed. Yeah, red
so
candle.
You say it's human behavior, right? So it's like if they connect all these packs,
behavior pattern, because they know people watch percentages, they know people watch prices. Now, psychologically, how do you think people who brought at 30 pence feel about Jasmy right now?
Yeah,
they still.
And what's pence? What's pence? 30 pence. What is that in American money?
35 cents.
35 cents. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So they're still down. So there's a lot of people who were still saying it's a scam coin, and you're gonna hear the FUD talk come out again, because now it's -10 again. So if I go on Twitter now, there'd probably be people saying, "Hey, look, wait there, let me just check," because literally it would be all over the newsfeed as soon as you type in Jasmy. So I'd say for the last week, there's been an increase of FUD talk. It only stopped 2 days ago when we had the ridiculous volume, and yesterday, if you monitor volume, let's see the FUD talk. Let's go on latest because that's where it will be lost. I can't see no FUD talk on the feed.
So you're just showing us the talk after
when the volume's up, the FUD talk disappears. And also, we found that the FUD talk accounts were all fake accounts. There was all fake accounts with hardly any followers. They had 1 or 2 followers. So, yeah, I think it was just to manipulate the psychology of the people, the traders. Also, the rest of the market was down as well. So everyone's crying about Jasmy being down, but they're forgetting that the whole market is down.
That's right. That's
and
right.
Why I believe Jasmy's went down is to establish its position in the market. Now, Jasmy, what I've noticed about it is 2 days ago, the market started moving upwards a little bit. Jasmy was leading. Yesterday, the market was moving upwards a little bit. Jasmy was leading. Was technically yesterday it was all on the red, but Jasmy was leading. And my point being is, on the days that Jasmy was down 10%, the other coins were down about 3%, 5% max. So Jasmy was dropping real hard, which tells me when Jasmy goes up, it's going to go up a lot harder than it's fell. And it was letting us know that the last 2 days, especially with the volume. And yeah, just look at this as well. I predicted this hours ago. So this is where it started. Use the arrow just above the W as the indicator. Yeah. So I drew the W there. This was it not long after. It's basically following the path that I'd drawn. And do you want to see it now? Come on, man. It's doing it. It's right here. Look. Let me draw it for you again. So you go down, go up, go down. It's going to touch this red line here. That's what it's got to touch. And then it's going to go up. And I'll tell you why it's going to touch the red line. Because it's patterned. It's literally number sequences, but not with numbers, just with the line. So, for example, red line is the main line it fell from. Then you got these other red lines, these really thin ones that I've drawn. Wait there, let me just big them up a little bit. So you got that one.
Hey, Bob, you got some talent, man. Hey, me looking at that, all them lines and stuff look like a person about to have a heart attack.
I'm going to show you how I work this out. This is my little secret that I don't tell nobody. Yeah, like I do tell people, but they don't work it out. So starting point there. Yeah, it fell back on the red line. This one didn't. It fell just above the red line. So what I do, I started a fresh new red line from the point before to that one, which gives me this trajectory here that I'm going to make into a level 4 now. Yeah. But nothing touches that trajectory. Yeah. So that's the first trajectory, the blue circles. Now I'm going to draw some more circles. So let's see what touches this second red line. Nothing except for this. Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing now.
But
Yeah.
from this trajectory, yeah, from this trajectory, it had this join, yeah, and then that one joined here, and it joined here, and it didn't join here. It fell through. Anywhere it falls off the trajectory, it's about to do some madness. And look what it did. It repeated that fall. It fell down, did a curve. Fell down, did a curve, and it looks like it's going to fall down again, and it's probably going to hit this red line and shoot off like a rocket. But everything is so predictable. Everyone says that this coin is rigged and this and that, and it's just not rigged. It's just that people are just going by greed, and this coin don't care about people's greed. What it was doing to people all the way down is when people were trying to pump it, it was cancelling out their pump. And everyone was saying it's the dev wallets holding it down. It's not. And I can tell you exactly what it is. Now, Uber, how many coins do you think is actually in circulation?
6.5 billion now.
Thank you. Now, do you want to see something? Let me show you this.
Oh, you want to go back to the chart again? So I was going to
go to the Discord, yeah, because
Discord. Okay. Let me add you back now.
Let me just find it. You know, when I put the piece of sellotape on my screen and I draw the lines, remember, Uber, a few days ago?
Yeah, the W one, the big one.
How much is in circulation? No one's doing this stuff. They're looking at wallets, but nobody's even bothered to add. Oh, here it is. Here, you see this? Can you see that on my screen?
Yeah, the period of population.
Yeah. Now, what it is you see where the paper ends. Yeah, that's one cube, and then above it, you've got another kind of cube. Basically, on this chart, there's each row, each bar has 5 cubes. Each cube represents 10 billion because there's 50 billion altogether. Yeah. The fourth bar shows all of everything in circulation, basically. Yeah. But we're on this first stage. So half of this bar is 5 billion, which is the very bottom line on the piece of paper. The top line is 7.5 billion, and the line in between would be 6 point something. So let me do the math here. I can tell you near enough. It won't be exact because if you look at the second line on that piece of paper, the green line on the chart is just above it. It's just above that. So I won't be able to exactly work out, but I can work out an estimate. It's around 6.5. No, that's 5. 6. 5 plus 1.25. So 1.25 plus, what's half of 1.25? 6.
75 by 75. 1.75.
So 6.8. 6.8. Yeah. It'll be about 6.8, just under 7 billion in the first point. So what will happen after that year is you'll see the other loads slowly start getting distributed, and that will be an indicator that we're moving into the period of value and growth in value. So once we see over, I don't know, 7 billion coins, we know that we're already moving into the second phase. Now, on the Etherscan, you've got a load of wallets that are holding 1%, 1%, 0.8%. You've got like loads of wallets with set amounts in. Everyone keeps assuming the developer wallets. Now, on this chart,
there's some deep dives, man.
Now, on this chart, watch this though, watch this, yeah? Now, if you look at the second line, yeah, you see the orange cube, it fills up a whole square at the bottom. That's exactly 10 billion for the data utilization businesses. That's when they enter. Who's buying right now? Institutional investors. Come on, bro. We're getting ready for that second phase. And look what it's called, the period of growth in value. What do you think's going to happen to the coin, man? It's going to go up in value, man. But yeah, our spot will more than double. The 20 billion. But we got more than half of it in circulation by then. And everyone's thinking because they're going to put more in circulation, the price is going to go down. I don't think so. I think it's going to go up.
I mean, normally when you do dump more things onto the market, it do go down.
Yeah. But this is data oil.
Can I get like a? It's like maybe basic idea, but it show the similarity as a concept only. Maybe I'm wrong, but it makes sense to me. So now oil is available, you know, oil market. If you see the oil market, what makes the oil price go up now is countries don't have oil. All the countries have oil, and all the big countries have a reserve of oil, maybe for decades. Yeah. So what? Yeah, what make the oil go because of the war? It's like a big event. It's like reduce maybe the potential of the yeah. So what happened is make the price jump. What make the price jump is the retail people who make the price jump, because the oil that is available for traded is limited. We are not talking about the reserves, because there is something called the OPEC organization. The OPEC organization is is like the agreement between Jasmy and the big companies. So you cannot have a sudden flow. Just you have an oil and take the advantage because the price of the oil jump to the $90 and you just like sell or produce more oil. So there is an agreement like to manage the market of the oil. This is how they maintain the price of it. So Jasmy have the same agreement, similarity. I'm not saying they say with the big companies, you should hold the Jasmy coin. It's like it's a reserve for you for the future. But the available coin for trading is different story. So when why we are like following the oil because we need it not now, not today. We need it in years. So this is how it is. If there is a similarity, if you zoom out and see what is the similarity between two market, yeah. And this is why Jasmy, even if it is like the circulating supply go to 7 billion or 8 billion, why the price is going up? Because now people are will realize that this is the future. People need this coin in order to get information. So, and this is not for ordinary people. This is for the companies. So, like it's a step by step. And when the big company and the institutions jump in, the lack of availability not because of us, the retailer, or the ordinary people, because those big companies have a big competition between them to get more Jasmy for them as a reserve for the future.
Family, did you understand what Uber was talking about? What he was talking about is just that the coin is just different from all his other competitions. It's not just a coin. It's a coin where you actually get rewarded just for holding it. It appears that it's kind of like it's more like a stock, man. And it's more like a stock. And it's like you said, you mentioned the organizers. Is that what you said, Uber? The organizers?
Yeah, the OPEC, when I said like I give a similarity between oil and data, I said who organized the oil market is the OPEC, the OPEC organization. There is something called OPEC organization.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah,
No, I'm not.
Yes, like the OPEC organization, the like for Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, or even Russia, because Russia, they cannot sell their oil just because they decided to sell it. There
Mm.
is, yeah, there is a limit for you
Oh,
to, yeah, to produce and sell. Okay, this is how they manage
so
the
so
price of the.
so it's like a union on oil. Like it's like a
Yeah,
union.
yeah, it's famous. It's from the beginning of
So it's
like
like
the oil.
you can't sell
Yeah,
it for this much. I can't sell it for this much. You can't sell this much of it at this time. I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
sell it. So it's a union. It's like okay, on in this quarter I get to sell it at this price, and this quarter you get to sell it in this price. So
yeah.
and
And this,
like I said, and I have to keep talking about the war in this podcast because the
yeah,
so-called war is going on, the distraction is going on. It's where they don't talk about the cooties flu as much. They don't talk about the beer flu. So this is a perfect distraction, right? To raise the gas prices, as I mentioned in my videos before this even happened, that war would raise gas prices, then they would blame it on the war, okay, for crypto adoption, right? And crypto adoption now deals with things going from physical to digital, and when digital, you have more data within the digital, which more of that data needs more security. And JasmyCoin plays a major role as Uber say, that's just some of what they do. It's not all of what they do, right? And then we came at Mayu. Mayu showed us how the coin how it's created and how it's designed and how it's distributed out, that it's designed to shake off paper hand people. And the people who have diamond hands are the ones who will get rewarded uh, in the long
I
term.
think it's only doing that at the early stages though, because the price is so low. So they only want the people that value the coin to be in on the coin at the low prices by the way that the coin's moving. But in the long run, they want people to buy it in the long run because it's for the people, it's what they're going to be utilizing. So the more people that hold it, it shows that the project has a future basically because it's got people that believe in it.
Okay, okay. Now this is what I want the family to know, Uber, Mayu. Okay. Now you showed the chart analysis. We good on the chart analysis for now. So what I want to know is what is the up and coming information that's value to JasmyCoin that put them in position to be one of the thrivers when it comes to the fourth industrial revolution, to be one of the thrivers that it comes to where we're moving for in this world via electric cars, or via autonomy, or via anonymity, and also via what we know as non-fungible tokens, aka NFTs. Can you guys explain to the family where the future is headed, where Jasmy is headed in the future, and even in the metaverse? Where is JasmyCoin? How will they survive? Where we heading with augment, with virtual reality, and all these so on and so forth. Okay, one of you guys let us know.
Okay. For me, like a basic thing, so you have like gold or something very valuable, okay? And you have like many people who offer you a secure place to save it. Jasmy, I can consider it number one, the safest place to store your valuable things. So when you talk about the automotive things, like that auto driving thing, it's depend on data. Okay, it's definitely on data. You don't want someone to hack your network and make the car like crash each other. Okay, so what Jasmy is number one in the world, like from the technology aspects, that you can store your data in it and you don't have a concern about it. So from because they have their secure BC, they have the BDL, which is the personal data locker. So you have like 10 people offering to protect your valuable things, and you have one of them have the highest technology in the world to store your data. So in general, as individual or a big companies, you will choose Jasmy to store your data. This is the first concept about what is Jasmy is offering to you. So who will doing that? There is like a partnership showing that those company make their research, make their study that Jasmy is a unique things. Yeah, their partnership, their strategic partnership, like Toyota, Panasonic, and they'll keep list on. And if you go to their white paper, the first year was 6 companies, the second year, which is now 30 companies, and in 4 years from now, I think it's only 3 years, they will have an agreement with 1,000 company.
1,000 companies
Is
they're
using
gonna have
Yeah.
an agreement with.
to set their standards because they're big companies that they're partnering with. The first load of companies are likely going to be the big companies.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is because they're the big leading companies, the smaller companies are going to follow in their footsteps, and those are going to be the other 1,000 companies, I believe.
Yeah. And their partnership with the WITZ, WITZ, and Toyota is to establish the smart city in one of the Japanese cities, and they have an agreement with the local government there to make this new smart city and use all the data from the tourist and the automotive car driving. So they already have their project. I think, as I remember, they have two agreements with two cities. So they already in the process of implement the projects.
I got a question for the family right now. I think Mayu, kind of went over it as well. They have a question for E right now, and I think this can be answered very short from one of your families. It say, I hope they explain the drop in price and how large wallet holders are dumping it, driving down the price from its all-time high.
It's not being dumped. That's if you look at that picture that I was showing you. With the undistributed balance, yeah? You know, the one with the 4 bars? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Second. It's got like the 4 bars, yeah? The gray zone, it says undistributed balance. That is what you're seeing happening. It's not the price being pushed down. It's as it's being sold, it's like an equal amount is being put into circulation of what's being sold. So as it's being brought up, it's being replenished with what's in the wallets. So on this picture, on the first bar, the whole gray bit, if you look at the bottom where it's got the different colors, it tells you it's undistributed balance. So this balance is slowly creeping into the circulation, and it's held in those wallets. It's not developer wallets, it's distribution. It came out of a wallet called the deployer wallet. Now, when you deploy something, what are you doing? You're sending it. Where are you sending it? To the exchanges, man.
Teach, brother, teach. You teaching now, boy. You teaching.
It's all in the. It's literally all in the white paper, all in the roadmap. But it's in a way that most people are missing it. But it's, you know, it's like you see the 2 little lines that connect each bar.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, you see the first one. It starts off small and it ends up bigger.
What is the time frame between those towers?
This is what we don't know.
Oh, you don't?
This is what we're trying to work out. But the only way we can work out is by doing things like this, where we kind of figure out how much that green bar means.
Yeah, that's a good analysis. I don't know if the family understand what you're doing right there. Go back to that again. Let me just make sure people understand.
You see the second bar we got here.
Go back to the round where you do that in.
Green bar. It's clear that there's 3 full bars taken up, but it's only the first bar we're trying to work out, and the third bar. The third bar, I believe that the undistributed balance is only 5 billion.
One second, Mayu, before you go. Go back to the one that you colored in, the other one. Please, sir. Right there. Thank you, brother. Now, family, what they just did, what Mayu did is decoded. What I want you guys to understand is that they added the amount of people where we at. Tell me if I'm wrong. I hope I'm saying it right. The one that's colored, the one that you added is the amount of people. Correct? The amount of tokens that's into circulation at that point.
Yeah.
Now, am I saying that right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how many JasmyCoin is in circulation currently. Yeah. Out of the 50 billion, only a set amount is actually flowing at the minute.
Right. So that green would eventually switch to orange at the bottom.
No. The green doesn't that only represents us. It doesn't represent the businesses. The businesses haven't entered yet.
Okay, so the data data utilization from the business would be the orange.
Yeah. Gotcha. And that enters and the next phase. Right. So that means that the businesses will start using the Jasmy platform in the second stage. What we do know is that the secure PCs have already been distributed, and same with the data lockers. So it's already going to be used now. So what I believe is when we're in the second period, it's when the businesses are paying for that data. Hey, we're going to need that data on the computers you've been using, the PDLs, uh, and that's when we're going to see some usage.
So basically, what I'm seeing as I see this. Now go back to the one with the 4 pillars in it. So the one
Yeah,
with the 4 pillars that I see is I'm looking at the green, which is the population, which is us, the people.
that's the market. That's us.
Yeah.
That's what we're allowed to have access
Okay.
to.
So it doesn't. It's really not going to fill a whole pillar. Maybe half a pillar, if that. It looks like the business is going to oversee it out in due time throughout
Yeah, in the long run, because
the
it's
long
not
run.
for
Yeah.
us, it's for the businesses, it's for the corporations, and that's the
Okay.
orange bar.
I got it. I
Yeah.
got it. Well, you're right.
So
It ain't no,
on
it,
the
it ain't
left,
no dumping.
on
It ain't no large wallets. It's just people trading it.
yeah, but do you notice something
Yeah, I
between
get
the
it. I get
third
it.
and the
I
fourth one?
understand that now. I
Do
got
you
it.
notice something? What happens between the third bar and the fourth one?
What happens?
Well, the market's going to shrink.
Oh shucks, I get it, man. Hey, listen, you're right. It is no dumping because we could dump it because we just people that's trading it and we get a price entry point. It's okay. But when the bit now Eve, I don't know if you're still listening. Ma, you broke it down pretty good, and you helped me actually. Good question because you helped me understand it the second time around. So that's why I always watch my videos more than I watch my own videos
I
more than
just want to
more.
clarify something. Yeah,
Yeah.
is you
Uh,
see
Let me get this
all
start
those
out. Let me get this
wallets that
start
we
out
see.
real quick, Maya. Let me get this start out real quick. So, um, with the people holding the coin, that's the green, and the business, the orange, right? Now
Yeah, yeah,
remember that orange, the orange part is those businesses have to hold the token
Yeah,
in order to
it's like
use it.
burn.
They can't dump it.
they're not allowed to sell.
Uh-huh.
They're not allowed to sell.
They're
They
not
can only
allowed to
trade
sell.
with the end user.
So good stuff. All right, Mario. I just want to make sure the family understood that. So once
Okay.
the orange come in, those are the holders. We might not hold. We might have paper hands. As you know, it's okay if you're making a profit. I ain't mad at you. You know. But
Now,
when the go ahead.
what I was gonna say, yeah, you see the gray bit, yeah, that's undistributed balance. So where you would find that is you see these wallets that everyone keeps saying the dev wallets, yeah. If you add all the values of the coins in these wallets that everyone thinks are dev wallets, it should add up to the undistributed balance.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's done the math. No, everyone's looking at the wallets and guessing the dev wallets, but nobody's added them up.
Okay.
Only
Um,
me.
yeah.
only me.
What
That's
I
good,
want to
man.
also highlight on is you see the fourth bar, how it says the period of market establishment. The data utilization has the biggest cut. Now, bearing in mind they're not allowed to sell, they're only allowed to trade. Now, what do you think is going to happen to the value of those companies that hold JasmyCoin when the value of JasmyCoin goes up?
They gonna make some money.
The the companies that are holding the coin are going to be worth a lot more money.
Hold on.
Man,
I got a question. Hold that thought. I got a question for Uber.
Yeah.
Uber. So as these companies hold the Jasmy coin, right? And it's
Yeah.
gonna go up in value. And you said that they can't sell. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is there agreement that they can ever sell?
No, there is like a little percentage. Okay, it's called unlocked, like little percentage, and even it is in white paper. So imagine that someone have a 30 billion, or in general, so they have only 2 billion, but there is like an agreement between them how to unlock this coin. So I have a question to you, and my question will be like an answer for like all of us, even the new ones. So if when I said uh, I will burn the coin, how can you burn the coin? Did you put a fire on it? What you should do to burn a coin?
What should you do to burn a coin?
Yeah, how can like Shiba did it, like Ethereum will do. How
It's,
can you burn a coin?
it's digital money. Delete. Hit the delete
No,
button.
no, 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 no. Like in a cryptocurrency world, okay, in Ether
Well,
scan world,
in a
how
crypto
can you burn? Yeah, how can you burn a coin?
by using it.
Now, the burning coin, you send it to a wallet, okay, called a dead wallet. It's
Mm.
still a wallet, okay. So when
Can
you send,
you wake the dead wallet up?
yeah, so when you see the the Shiba coin or Ethereum in the future when it's transferred to Ethereum to, okay, so how can you burn the coin? There is a wallet, okay, called dead wallet. So you send the coin to the dead wallet, you cannot use it again. This is mean it will never be available for trade. Okay, so in Jasmy we have the same or the similarity concept of like burn by sending the coin to a company will hold it. So let us say it is
Can't sell it. Oh my days, they're not allowed to sell.
yeah. So so it's like a dead. It's like a dead. It's like it's not a dead wallet.
Shit.
It's
Does that
yeah.
mean that
It's like a saving account, okay? And you have an agreement with the bank. You cannot use it for 10 years, okay? You just like
too
put
bad?
deposit it.
35, so does that mean
So
35
that
billion?
means that it goes to this dead wallet, right? But
No, it's
it's
yeah.
agreement. It's agreement that you can't use it, just in case it gets to a point where they may have to use it. They can they can use it if needed into circulation.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. You will use it by send it back to Jasmy in order to get your secure BC or the data that you need. So you
Mm,
send it back to Jasmy.
And I
Okay,
need to
so
check the supply again.
I got it. I got it. Let me shout this brother out, man. Shout out to you, E. He say I'm watching. I'm watching to learn. So am I, and so the rest of the family in the building, man. Thank y'all for coming here tonight, man. We had an hour. Thank you for hanging out with us. We're gonna continue to go. It's a lot more knowledge. I know most people can't sit still an hour, but people on Red Dad Blue Dad channel got eyes to see and ears to listen. They here to learn, just like I am. I learn constantly every day. If you guys like this live stream, pay your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad, Uber, Houston, Mayu. Just hit the like button and share us out. And if you're enjoying the live stream, just give us hit the hit 555 if you guys enjoying it. We're gonna continue to go on with this knowledge that we got. It's so much, man, in such little time. So let's get back to this science, fellas. Um it's something that you mentioned, Mayu. You say it's another thing that's up and coming with the Jasmy project is NFTs. Can you guys tell us about the NFTs? Shout out to Kings and Queens. She gave us a 555, so we appreciate that. Peace and love.
NFTs and Jasmy. What do we know about the NFT market in Jasmy, Uber?
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Actually, that it's about
Peace
their
and love. We got
partnership.
another 555 to my man Carter.
Yeah. What we know about Jasmy and XRI, which is X or X Road Initiative, it's really a unique coin, and they have a partnership with Jasmy to create what they called it the NFT town. And when we talk about the NFT town, it's different story about the metaverse. So XRI and Jasmy, and when I talk about XRI, I'm talking about the project between both of them. So XRI wanna create, okay, something called a digital twin. So if you wanna create a metaverse for a city like New York or a city in Japan, you create the whole city, okay, in metaverse world, and it will be like a digital twin to the real city. So you are transferring all the city like in the metaverse world. So and there what's called patent. Okay, they just say that all the city, any part of it, anything in the city will be an NFT.
Wow. You say any city can be an NFT,
Yeah,
and
and
Jasmy,
any part, any
any
part, any
okay.
part. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The front of your house, okay, the front of your house, it can be NFT. You can sell it. Okay, so this is the unique things about it because NFT is, you can create NFT, but when you have a digital twin to the city and you own a company in it, you can a house in it, and your, for example, your house itself, it can be NFT in their digital town, digital twin. So they just want to connect the real city with their metaverse city.
Mm.
They called it digital twin. But the
Let me ask,
lovely thing, yeah, the lovely thing about XRI, they have what's called patent. Patent when you register something that you invented. So they have a patent, another patent, because they wanna make their NFT so unique. They have an agreement or partnership with a Swiss franc gold company, one of the biggest gold company in the world. So they will back their NFT by gold.
you say X Gold, correct?
What?
What?
XRI.
Oh, XR, right? What companies you say is the biggest gold company?
It's a Swiss franc, a Swiss franc, a gold company from the country Swiss franc,
Sweet,
the Swiss franc.
man, you
Yeah,
dropping
what's
some gems, Uber. Oh my goodness, man.
yeah.
God.
So now and what they did, because it's a unique idea, they went they called it patent. So you, when you register something you created, you only the person, you know, English is my second language, but you know, patent, PATNT, something like that. So you said,
Exactly.
this is, yeah, this is my invention. I create the idea that I want to back my NFT by gold. So my NFT is not only NFT came from the value of it, but it's also backed by a gold company.
That sounds familiar. I did a research on something called X Gold. They got something similar to that.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, they had a pump to the gazoo today. They went up 70 some percent today. So shout out to X Gold. Shout out to those who invest in the X Gold. I know when I did the video, uh it went down about 70%, but at least it's beginning to return back to where it was. So that was a shout out to that X Gold. They have a similar thing that backs you get an
Oh,
NFT
guys,
coin that's from that.
man,
Shout out to
can
X Gold.
you see
So
the screen?
Uber, what you said, X Road. Now Uber said X Road, and that's
Yeah.
another thing that's partnered with JasmyCoin, correct?
Yeah. To create the NFT town.
To create an NFT town. So
Yeah. And
you know what, man? I know this is something that I may not understand. Is that how can you can't do a city? You can't NFT a city, right? That probably you probably violating something, right? If
no, they yeah, just like they are following the regulation and the laws. This is why they said we go and registers their idea, or because you know the Japanese people, because there is something in the cryptocurrency. You cannot say, "Hey, I create something have a value." You must follow, because you will have the same mistake that XRB had it. So what they did, okay, they said we have the patent for it, which is mean they follow the legal things and they register what they create. Okay, so they're plan to create 12 city now in Japan, and they started with one city, and in the near future, maybe in the upcoming days or the weeks, they will start to sell the land for a city called Kyoto City.
Toyota, like sound like
No,
Toyota.
no, 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 Kyoto.
Kyoto.
Kyoto. Kotyo. It is a historic
You
city
are a
in Japan.
dictionary of this, brother. You are a walking dictionary of this, man. First of all, Uber, I should have did this in the beginning. Just let them know that you ain't no average guy. Tell them your background anyway. Tell them your background.
Zoom
I know
out,
people know who
zoom
Uber
out,
is. Uh-huh.
zoom out. Just zoom out. This is the idea. I started I have a bachelor degree in civil engineering, and I didn't work actually as engineer, but I work in a management level in many private company. I at my beginning, and but it was like a really small things. But what helped me to to have this zoom out mentality by using Google Earth, because it was something unique for me as I didn't have the ability to buy a computer or something. So when I see the earth itself, like you can see places, it's make me it's funny say me whatever. It's make me happy. So the zooming out. So I work with the private sectors company and then with non-governmental organization, and I have the chance to work with a really high profile Japanese companies only for 2 years. So I learned how they work, and then I ended because I have my personal life commitment. So I ended as Uber driver. But and I was so happy.
Uber.
I yes.
Listen, family. I talked to Uber, man. I think Uber, man, the way this man know this project of Jasmy, Uber, you work for Jasmy or Uber.
No.
You work, man. You know this project up and down. You work for Jasmy,
No,
Uber.
but it's all it's there, but people don't read. It's only like 10 paper, 10 paper, and and Maya helped me with that because I didn't know that there is a white paper in English, and he just found it, and he said, no, this is the original one. Once I read it, I had only the roadmap at the beginning. So I have like a general idea. And Maya helped me and his YouTube channel and Discord. He said, hey, just read this. And when I started to read that, and I said, no way. And then I start to read more and more and more. So just read, guys. It's only 20 paper.
Wow, man. So we talked about the NFTs via X Road, which is XRI. I think that's the ticker. And we talked about the metaverse too, didn't we? We talked about the metaverse, didn't we?
Yeah, this is the metaverse. What is the metaverse? That you create something in the virtual reality, and then you can have a part of it. You can sell it an NFT. So you
So
have like art.
the NFT pretty much go together.
Yeah.
And there's another update about what is this 25-week something that's going on.
Yeah.
The IR.
Another 7 days, and it's finished.
What is it called?
That could be the signal for the second phase.
So can you explain it a little bit for the family?
So the 25-week IR is their listings and things like that. So this is where they list to the exchanges over a 25-week period, and yeah, it's nearly all over. It's been going on since.
So let me get this right. They're gonna do 25 listing on different exchanges. Other exchanges.
It's 25 weeks of different.
IR investor relation.
Investor relation. So the changes that they already own is just like they're gonna do like a recap or something.
Now this was then getting themselves listed on exchanges. So they started with, I think mainly Coinbase, and then it started You know, you've got the crypto.com, the Bitfinex, everything that it's been listed to since October is part of the 25-week IR. On some days they listed to like 2 or 3 exchanges within a 24 hour. So but they haven't really listed in a few weeks.
Yeah, because it can only not be listing. It can be like an event or a catalyst. Like this is the IR, I think, concept. If I correct me if I am wrong. So it's like a bunch of events that the marketing team they just show every week something about it. So they should do something because it's only 1 week and this campaign will end. Or
Mm.
maybe they don't need it because they have a big catalyst and the price will go up.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think the exchanges were all big catalysts, because some of the listings, like the Binance listing, everyone was expecting it to really skyrocket, and it really didn't. Man, this
I
chart's
must.
based on
When it got listed on when it got listed on Binance.
Yeah, did you see my prediction I did earlier with the
Yeah,
W? Man,
yeah.
can you see my chart?
Well, Binance probably ain't gonna be as big as we would think it is. I mean, I know you guys are in other countries, but Binance, we don't use it in America. And like far as investing in cryptocurrency, I think people investing more in cryptocurrency outside of America. I mean, people here are scared crazy. If I walk outside and I see a handful of people, vast majority of them will be scared of crypto. In America, I
Yeah.
think outside of America, I think like where you guys at in different countries, you guys are more inclined into crypto because it's not a scary thing. You guys really want to get away from the dollar more than Americans want to get away from the dollar. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys
Yeah.
would definitely be more active in crypto, and you don't have as many crypto police, so-called police, that's making you scared of crypto in those other countries over there, like it is in America. So we have way more intelligent
They
people
are
over here.
doing it. They are doing it here. They're trying.
You say they trying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Binance put something on there about 2 days ago saying if you're in the UK, you can't trade in certain
What?
things. So
Really?
they put some new regulations in Binance this week.
Yeah.
Binance did that? Wow.
Yeah,
Why they
yeah.
messing with everything? All these cryptos are born from the UK, vast majority of them. So like, why you think they messing with the UK, man? This FUD again?
Yeah, they just do it all the time. They say China is doing restrictions, and then months later it wasn't, and now they're doing restrictions. They're just playing games with everyone at the minute. It's that control game, you know what I mean? To see what effect it will have in that region and stuff. So I think they do it as a catalyst, because let's say there's loads of crypto activity happening in Russia, and Russia say, "Oh, we're banning crypto," then you'll notice that the crypto activity there will either migrate to somewhere else. You'll notice a difference. So it's maybe to monitor that difference to see how things change.
Mm.
A lot of things that have been happening in the last 2 years have been things to trial. A lot of trial and a lot of testing has been happening. So I think we're just in a trial phase with a lot of things. Even with this technology, it's still in a trial phase technically.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, I can add something to this. Thank you, Maya. That today I was reading something about sanction, about the cryptocurrency sanction for Russia. So what the European Union did, or I don't remember if it is exactly the European Union, but they will consider cryptocurrency as securities, okay, in order to make the sanction. This is why I was complaining about Coinbase, because this is the only thing that we can use in the United States, and I don't have access to Binance. But I figured it out at the end, like I mentioned with you like last time, that now I am really bullish with Coinbase. like what is listed in Coinbase give you like a huge indicator. Those coin have a future. So Coinbase is like a filter for the cryptocurrency. In order to be listed in Coinbase, this is something huge. Binance do stuff as an open market. Okay, they are like more a private company than it's still a private company, but they do think like, yeah, in a free way, like not like Coinbase. Coinbase is really stick with the regulation, and this is good for you as a new person in a cryptocurrency because you want to protect your investment. Okay, so now it's those what Maya said, what you questioning is a big indicator that the regulation is coming. And Maya have like a something unique that he posted yesterday about the United Arab Emirates. They are well adopted a cryptocurrency law. He just posted yesterday, and he even he translated, I think, from Arabic to English. Maya.
Yeah, I used the Google Translate to do it.
Yeah, yeah, it was a correct translation. I check it. So it was an amazing thing that they were talking about the future, who will create or design the future.
That's
And
right.
United Arab Emirates is adopted they will have a cryptocurrency law, and we have executive order in by our President Biden. He will have an executive order about cryptocurrency. Those indicators with what happening in the world and the sanction about the transaction money by Russia, it's a big indicator. They will regulate cryptocurrency, and it is not a bad thing. They will do it like in a positive thing, especially we are in the early stages, so we can make money from it. Maybe in the future it will be really a hard thing to deal with it, but now they just want to encourage people to adopt the cryptocurrency and make money. So the smart thing to do is to choose something can make money, not just go to any meme coin or any or following any influencer. He just wanna sell his coin.
Right,
I
right.
think, yeah, I think many coins will be wiped soon. Uh, yeah, and you just like see things behind the scene. For example, I'm not here uh, uh, s- marketing for Shiba because I don't own one coin. I sell all my Shiba. But when you see Shiba coin in the custody of Coinbase, this is an indicator for you that Shiba is beyond meme coin. When you see Dogecoin is in Coinbase, you see it's beyond the meme coin. So
Yeah,
you
Red
must, yeah.
Sorry, Red can you see my chart?
Yeah, I see you go to work with that chart, man.
You see what
But
you're
we gonna
doing?
sum this up, Mayu. We gonna sum
Yeah,
this up. Bro. We'll do that chart all night,
yeah,
man.
let me show you. Let me show you YouTube my prediction before it
5
happened.
days straight, man.
Let
Family,
me show
Mayu
you.
is a working guy. He will work them charts for 5-10 hours straight.
Now,
You can't just
let
do
me
it
show
at
you stream my chart a
night.
second.
Hey, let me piggyback off what Uber said real quick for the family, because he said some good stuff real quick. And again, family, we definitely want to sum this up, because I want to say, first of all, thank you to Mayu. They on a different time zone right now. Eastern time is 1:45 a.m. So that time there. Thank everybody for sacrifice, for being up, hanging out with us, learning. We all learn together. But big sacrifice to Mayu out of London. I think it's early in the morning, maybe 4, 5, 6 in the morning. He's been up to do this with me. I appreciate him with family. I appreciate Uber and Dubai. I think that's another 6, 7 hours. I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
they on time zones. So I appreciate them brothers. Now I'm gonna piggyback off this. We're gonna sum it up. with Uber, we're gonna sum it up with Mayu. I'm gonna piggyback on what Uber just said. He said a mouthful. First of all, he talked about Coinbase. He's bullish on Coinbase. So let's think about Coinbase compared to the other exchanges, family. Coinbase is gonna charge you a premium price, and we know that, okay? But it's easy to use. It's like crypto for dummies. You know what I'm saying? But they're not. They don't look like they're gonna honor airdrops. So, I wonder why they don't honor airdrops. I've never seen an airdrop since I've been with it. So you got to understand, keeping your crypto on Coinbase, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get an airdrop, right? Now, he mentioned Binance. Binance is kind of like for people that's out of the country, but he says like it's more for like private coins and doing private things. You know what I mean? So, but in America, we have Binance US, which we know is a regulated platform via Brian Brooks. We got to understand Brian Brooks still the most important player in crypto. He's still a regulator. He's a lawyer. He still know the law. He still know things. So we follow what Brian Brooks is talking about. Uber also talked about the regulations. Regulations is a good thing. Why is regulations good? Maybe it'll get rid of these rug pulls, and maybe to get rid of these community coins, what people believe in and think crypto is fraud, because they hop in something called sony inu, and then next week they're like, man, screw crypto, boom. They cussing everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't got into something they got into. You know what I mean? I ain't tell you to invest into no coin. I told you about XRP. I told you about XLM. I told you about JasmyCoin. You know what I'm saying? But you went and did that on your own. So don't get mad at crypto, right? And first of all, some of them tokens hard to even invest in. So how they know they spent a whole bunch of money via Ethereum gas, right? And all this type of stuff to even invest into some of these coins ain't worth a damn. So yes, regulation is good. It'll get rid of those things that don't mean anything. Uber also mentioned Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is not a meme coin anymore. This thing will be used. NFTs and a lot of other stuff. Dogecoin is not a meme coin. It never was a meme coin. Okay, it's birthed from Bitcoin, Litecoin birth Dogecoin, electronic god. Okay, we will use that like we'll use a dollar. So will be a stable coin of certain, so on and so forth. So regulations is good to the crypto market. Will crypto be adopted in America first? Absolutely not. It's not. It's going to come here last, just like everything else, because we hold on to the so-called dollar that enslaved other countries. The other countries want to get the hell away from the dollar and do not do business with the dollar anymore. Okay, so
Yeah, but I just want to add something. We just not adopted, but we own all the coins because most of the founder are American.
That's right. Via feds, the federal government is tethered. Trust me, man. Don't let them fool you, man. Don't let them fool you. Yeah. Tether is the Fed. That's a Fed coin. They use all that stuff to move money. You know what I'm saying? So, family, we got to understand the game so we don't get played. So they're just creating all this stuff. Just stick to the script. People who got eyes to see and ears to listen. Rocking with your boy REDDAD. Rocking with Mayu. Rocking with Uber Houston. And we're going to get paid off this JasmyCoin because we get in early as the early investors. And we got what they call diamond hands. Just hold on for the long ride. So, Mayu, Uber, let's end this. We're gonna shout some family out. Maybe a couple of questions because we had a minute and I'm sorry, we had an
just
hour.
show my prediction.
So, Mayu, go ahead and sum it up.
Can I quickly show my prediction?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Man. Just share my screen a second. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Okay. So around about, I think it was 1:30 a.m. Yeah. I drew this W on the chart. Can you see the W, the blue W?
Yep.
I drew the blue W on the chart just when that line was forming. Now it started to do this. So it made the middle of the W and it started to fall down to the red line that I've drawn, it touching here on the W. So the bottom of the W hits that red line. Now let's go to the chart. Come on, man. Yeah. So let me just draw it so you can see it again. So there's that bit, there's that bit, there's that bit, and then boom. Yeah. That's what it's gonna do.
Man, that's a big. Man, come on, man.
It's
That's a rocket. That's taking off to another planet. That's a Mars visit. That's a Saturn. That you don't look like different planets.
I'll tell you exactly when I started drawing. I tell you exactly when I started drawing this W, when this line here started going down right here. That's where I drew it, and it's literally followed. It's followed the pattern near enough perfectly. So I think it's done this 10-12% down to go up. Yeah, man, we're gonna have a good day today.
Okay.
Well, I have $200. Should I buy?
You're right. No. Don't say that. Don't answer that. This is not financial advice.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I wanna buy my boat.
Hey, but when we get out here, boy, I'm asking you, boy. Hey, boy, should I put it on? What I said, put the house on it? Boy, what's up?
I don't know about you guys, but I already brought probably about 2 hours ago.
It ain't financial advice, but that man just showed us.
No, we just encourage people to research and to study as well. Yeah.
So shout out to Mayu with that secretly only on Red Dad, Blue Dad price prediction. So Mayu, man, just let them know where they can find you at, man. Also,
I'm on the Twitter as my Jasmedia, my media. I'm on mymedia.co.uk, documentary filmmaker. Same on YouTube, Twitter, and we also have a Discord. The Discord specifically for Jasmy. So if you're into Jasmy, join that, and we do put a load of clues in there.
Nice. Before I go to Mayu, Uber, to close it out, and also the Discord is in the messages. It also will be in the descriptions. This is we just strictly talked about Jasmy tonight and just talked about what's happening in the world with the war based around Jasmy and other stuff. But some family, they definitely and thank y'all for being up with your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad, and family. Hey Felix, man, I'll get back with you on that on how Stella Loomis is looking up to lately. I'm gonna get another live stream and we're gonna talk about Stella on that. But shout out to you, man, for being up with us and hanging out with us. Shout out to my boy E7, man. Thank you for showing up and showing out, man. This is a good video to time code. If you up to it, he's on California time, so I appreciate you for hanging out with us. Brother E is still here learning. Brother E say draw back from Coinbase, high fees, take too long. For real. Most listed is Ethereum 2.0 coins. They are working on listing the non-Ethereum 2.0 coins to grow their assets. That'll be nice. You're right. It's an Ethereum-based platform, man. So hopefully they get some stuff in where we can make some money. They always sell it to us at a premium price. They never give us fractions of a penny tokens like KuCoin or like Big True. That's for sure. It's always something at a premium price.
Jasmy is working on building a blockchain as well.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
Been confirmed as well.
Wow, that is huge. Are you serious? Wow. So allegedly, my boy E7TY, there allegedly is a ISO coin that talks about offering to offer is called, what is that? Cyprium? CPH is focusing on to becoming a bridge between. Man, you already know I look into your coins, brother. I'm gonna go back and watch this live stream again, and you already know I'm gonna check that out, man. Because this man here, he dropped some gems. He into this crypto heavy, man. Maybe I need to get a chat with you, man. You know something, man. I gotta find out who you is. E7, you pretty bullish, man. You pretty damn bullish. You got some shout outs. Kings and Queens said structure, power to her. Taradia says shout out to the London and Dubai. She showed you guys love, man. Let's see. E came back. Regulation is great cryptocurrency. but regulations will give banking an opportunity to become like crypto exchanges. Bankers in America will develop the plan. Hey, man, let me tell you something. This system already was built for banks. So we're not getting away from banking. It's just illusion to think that we are peer-to-peer, person-to-person, that we're doing business without them knowing about it. These little fractions, these little small fees, they already getting it. The banks are already getting it, man. They already invested into the token. They already invested into the technology. We invested into the token. They invested into the technology of the token. So they already getting paid, E. It's already a banking world, man. They're going to get every single, imagine, cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is so good, they're going to get every single currency of the world to the penny, to the fractions of the penny. It's going to be recorded. So that means they're going to make money off all that, even in the naked places of the world. So Virginia already approved the bill to act as cryptocurrency custodial banks for business. Let's go. Let's get it. We already know what time it is. We already know. Our time coded for sure. Been busy working overtime. Co-workers don't want to pick up extra hours. Nobody is applying here. With that said, case certainly to be robots that replace it soon. LOL. You're right about that, boss. So invest into the Red Dead Blue Dad quote. Invest into the robot that's gonna replace your damn job. Appreciate that, E. So we got all the family out the way. We heard it from Mayu. He told you where to find you at. Now we finna go to Uber Houston. He's gonna give his closing thoughts of tonight, to morning, to yesterday, today, or whatever we got going on tonight.
Yeah, actually, to you and your community, the family, thank you guys. You are the reason that we are in, and you inspired us. Really, you helped us from the beginning, and thank you so much. And I just wanna say, data is the fuel of artificial intelligence,
Ooh,
and
I
it
like
will
that,
be the
Uber.
yeah,
I like
yeah, data. Yeah, data is the fuel of the IoT, and just like a hint something, life is not fairy tale, and we should be realistic. In order to get the decentralized internet, we must have a centralized companies to run it. So just like let us accept this for this time. Maybe the next generation will have their own idea about how to run the future. For us, we just like doing our research, and we are realistic about our thought. Hopefully everyone will be happy with their investment, and we will win at the end, because we are doing things by our hand, and we are not like affected emotionally by the news or whatever. And this is the real thing you should do. You must work hard in order to get the profits. Thank you, guys.
Oh man, appreciate it. Well said, Uber. Well said. That's my guy. Mayu, that's my guy. This is my family, man. I appreciate the love that these brothers do with this particular project, and I appreciate the love that they do overall. These are good men. You know, I talk to these brothers quite
Man,
often.
staying in my zones, man. I'm drawing these little zones, yeah. I've drawn the
Man,
smallest zone. I've
you,
drawn the
Mayu would go
look how
on.
small the zone is. Look,
But
let me zoom out.
this man is like a kid in a candy store right now with these charts. I'm gonna remove this damn chart from the live screen because this man will have me on for 2 days straight.
No, look. This is the W,
I'm
man.
gonna
It's
remove it,
making the bottom,
man.
man. Look.
We got to go, brother.
It's making the bottom, man. It's making the W, man. It's forming. It's exciting, man. Look,
I
it's
know,
sticking
man.
in
Hey,
the zone.
no, you
Look.
find me somebody that work harder than Mayu Uber Houston when it comes to this project of Jasmy. Find me that. I put my life, I put everything I own on the line behind these two guys when it comes to this project of JasmyCoin. You know what I'm saying? Find me somebody working harder than them. They work harder than the people who created the coin. I'm telling you,
I I know
I got
Harry's been telling
bets
them
on
guys
this
off, man.
project, man. I'm telling you, I got the 2 bets on this project. But
Man,
Mayu, man,
they've been sending
go to
their
bed,
technicians
man.
into our
Go to bed,
Discord,
brother. Leave that damn chart alone, man. Go to bed.
man.
We
Yeah,
gonna do it.
Jasmy's been sending the technicians into our Discord telling us to stop telling everyone. We had a Jasmy technician tell us to stop spilling the beans. They're like, stop
Yeah,
telling everyone, man. You're
go
ruining the
ahead. You
timeline.
advance, bro. These Uber Houston and Mayu are advanced on this project. I'm telling you, family. But we're gonna bring them. We're gonna bring it on. We're gonna try to do a live stream at least one. I don't want to promise you, family, because we all busy. We all got to survive. Once a week, or maybe twice, or maybe once every 2 weeks, we'll bring Uber and Mayu on. There's another family that's called Spy. Oh my goodness, that young brother is pretty sharp. But again, these brothers on different time zones than us in America, and I know people throughout the world. I even got people from Africa, different places. So shout out to you guys. So everybody on different time zones. I know people might not make the live stream, but they'll go back and watch it. So here's my closing thoughts. Again, thank you to these brothers. So, family, I created this channel for people who got eyes to see and ears to listen. Tonight in this live stream is full of love. It's full of energy when it came to the Jasmy token. The Jasmy, the great, is going to return, just like the rest of the cryptocurrencies. It's going to return, family. That big old W that brother made, it's not going to just be Jasmy that make that W. It's going to be the other tokens. You know what I'm saying? That with use case, other tokens that's been the ISO 200. All these tokens are going right back the way they came from. They're going to create a higher low.
Yeah. It's definitely going to go up. Look what Bitcoin's doing right now.
Jasmy, let me finish my thoughts, man. This man love that chart.
Everything's going up right now.
So yeah, definitely. All these tokens gonna go back, create a higher low. So family, this is a good time. Not financial advice, but to get in where you fit in. Dollar cost average, because I understand your boy REDDADBLUEDAD crypto portfolio is down at least 70%. So I know if you didn't take profits, that's why I take profits so that it don't bother me. So my initial investment may be down 70%, but I don't took my profits a long time ago. So you got to understand that, family. So I'm not missing out on anything. No IG, brother. I don't have an IG yet. I do have it, but it's not active. I got to find out what's going on. I got to find out the password. But I'm gonna do a lot more in person. I need to go to IG because I'm gonna take it to the next level. I will go to IG. I'm an Android guy, but now I got an Apple phone. Shout out to the family. So I'm gonna do a lot more IG. So that's coming soon. But again, the closing thoughts, family. Now is a good time to get in. The market is down. All you can do is ride it up. It's gonna create a new higher low. Around April, the Easter time, the rise of the dead, whatever it is, that's when they bring the cryptocurrency. You're gonna get that boost. It's the same algorithm system. Your Feds is pumping and dumping in the market. Cryptocurrency is getting adopted more. Your presidents is talking about the executive order. You got people that's not even into crypto. Now they'll send you a text message to my, hey, you seen the executive order? Yeah, I've been telling you about this for years now. Did you see the executive order? I saw it. So man, just family. JasmyCoin is one of the greats. Shout out to Uber Houston. Shout out to Jasmy Mayu. This been your boy REDDADBLUEDAD live stream with my brothers. So until next time, family. Before you leave out, smash the like button. Share this video out. Just raise the crypto awareness, man. And that's it, man. So peace and love to the family. Thank you for everybody for showing up and showing out. Peace and love. This been your boy REDDADBLUEDAD. Peace.
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 Yeah, man, take care. Yeah, man. Take care, man. Take care.
Yes, sir.